Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Lucky here in Washington, D.C. Today, my topic is going to be how to become a good football youth coach. I coached youth football for 20 years, and my main objective was to be a stern coach for youths and not to be mean. Basically, if you're talking about 6 years old, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old. So you have to know how to gain that trust from those kids as a football coach. So, some of my things I used to do, I used to just get them together as a team, like on a Tuesday, and we just have a rap session, you know what I'm saying? You have to get the kids to be able to trust you, to be able to win a championship. Does that make sense? You have to be able to get them to trust you, to be able to, to run the plays you want. Does that make sense? So basically, by you getting the trust from them, they are trusting you to give them the right information. Kids don't like to be lied to. First of all, they figured if they don't get, they're not getting the right information from you, what they're gonna do? They're gonna go away from you. They're not gonna show up in practice no more. You know what I mean? And it could be a good kid, but if they're not learning anything, you know what I'm saying? If they're not learning nothing, okay, let's continue, y'all. I was thrown off for a minute, but I'm getting back to what I was saying. You have to get these kids to trust you, to believe in you, and if once you get they gain that, you'll have a championship team. And especially if you have a good process. And once they understand the process, and I coached youth sports for 20 years, to go back to that and from the beginning, let y'all know a little bit about me. I coached youth sports for 20 years. Also, I had scholarship out of high school. Went to college, to Howard. Then I went in the military. College wasn't for me no more, but I went to high school. I mean, went to in the U.S. Army and became a U.S. boxer for the USA boxing team. But as I came out, I started my coaching career again. And like I say, I love the youth, 20 years youth, and I love coaching them. They wonderful, man. To see those kids run up to you every day because they trust you. You know what I'm saying? They trust you, they love you. They tell you all their secrets, their dark secrets, everything. If they got that trust in you, and once you gain that trust, you'll gain a championship team. You know what I'm saying? So just take some of this stuff I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna come again on here and talk again maybe later on today. I'm gonna do another part two, but yeah. Just sit back, write your stuff up, man, what you want to do. Just don't go out there and yell at kids, man, because they get yelled at home. They don't want to hear that. They got to come to practice and hear you yell at them. They don't want to hear that, man. You know what I mean? So teach them the basics. Teach them football and teach them to trust you. But look, man, I'm going to get back with y'all. Y'all have a lot of success. Peace.